man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with.
She dropped her man, got pregnant by a superstar, and now the internet's on fire. But what if I told you that's not even the shocking part? Yeah, we're talking about Cardi B, Offset, and none other than Stefon Diggs. The second fan spotted her with a glow, a bump, and a different man by her side. It was game over. Rumors turned into theories. Theories turned into screenshots. And suddenly, the whole internet was convinced. Cardi's expecting, and Offset is losing his mind. But what Offset did in response? That's where things get messy.
Man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me of me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he leave me voice notes trying to put my self-esteem to the ground, and I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes.
At first, Offset tried to act like he didn't care. He was posting vague quotes, playing it cool, pretending he was unbothered. But people weren't buying it for a second. The timing was way too suspicious. Every time Cardi made a move, Offset showed up online with some slick post or passive-aggressive lyric. Fans started calling it immediately. He's spiraling. And they weren't wrong. Behind the scenes, insiders started whispering that he wasn't just hurt, he was heated. Like calling people in Cardi's circle, throwing shade, and even trying to delay her upcoming album rollout. That's right, Offset allegedly started pulling strings to mess with her plans. Like if he couldn't have her, then her music couldn't shine either. And this isn't new behavior for him. Whenever Cardi's career gains momentum, Offset somehow pops up with drama. Whether it's surprise tweets, shady interviews, or conveniently timed stunts, it's always the same pattern. He plays it off like coincidence, but fans know better. This time, though, it felt personal. It wasn't just X energy, it was giving full sabotage mode.
That's Stefon Diggs, man. Oh yeah, by the way, there's 2 more rappers he now too. I'll tell y'all, but y'all gotta DM me. I got all the information for y'all, all right? Stefon Diggs is 2 other active rappers. Like, y'all be claiming them, hugging them on the gram, kissing them, talking about Woman Crush Wednesday, all that. He's long, well, I don't know if he got long. He is piping them out. I don't know how he's all y'all rappers. Yo, and the last thing I'm gonna say to Stefon Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to, or have the next time, like you starting to inch into the territory, somebody's shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing them.
It all really blew up the moment that one photo hit the internet. Cardi and Stefon, out together, looking just a little too cozy. And the caption, straight up fire. It said, "A little birdie told me these two are already expecting." Boom. That one post set off a digital earthquake. Fans went straight into detective mode, zooming in on every frame, analyzing body language, and pulling old clips from weeks ago to see if there were signs. And here's the wild part. Cardi didn't say a word. Normally, she's quick to shut rumors down, right? She'll hop on live, post a tweet, drop a screenshot, something. But this time, crickets. And that silence was louder than any confirmation. People were saying, yup, that's it, she's not denying it, so it's true. Then the clips started surfacing. Cardi walking with that undeniable glow, her wardrobe shifting, little bump peeking through. And let's be real, Cardi keeps her fit snatched, so if anything's showing, it's showing for real. The internet didn't miss a beat. Suddenly, the conversation flipped from, is she, to, oh, she definitely is. And Offset? Oh, he was watching it all unfold in real time, and you could feel the energy shift. Offset tried to play it cool, but social media told the real story. One minute, he's posting random quotes like RIP Street Real 1 and 300 MO. And the next, he's dropping lines like, we never breaking up, we not a thing, baby. Fans were like, what is he even talking about? It was giving emotional chaos disguised as confidence, and nobody was buying the tough guy act. Then came the weirdest part. Offset suddenly posts, I ain't the candy lady, but it's honey bun today. Like, huh? People were clowning in the comments because it sounded like a man trying to distract from the fact that his ex just dropped a bombshell, whoa, with receipts. And as if that wasn't enough, Offset jumps back online later trying to downplay it all, saying, everything I post not about no none. Yeah, okay. The fans were already deep in detective mode. And the timeline was flooded with people calling out the timing, the tone, the shade. Every move he made looked like it was about Cardi. And honestly, the more he posted, the more obvious it got. This wasn't just heartbreak. This was a man unraveling in front of millions. And the internet? Oh, they were eating it up. Just when it seemed like Offset might finally chill, he pulled a move that had everyone calling him out instantly. Cardi had just announced her comeback single. Fans were hyped, timelines were buzzing. And then, not even a full day later, Offset hops online and announces his new song. And guess what? He said it was dropping the exact same day. The same day. Fans didn't miss a beat. They clocked it right away. This wasn't some creative coincidence. This was a full-on petty play. People flooded the comments like, "Oh, now you want to be a rapper today?" And "We see you trying to block her moment." Some even called it sabotage in real time, saying he couldn't handle Cardi taking the spotlight without him in the frame. But here's where it gets real embarrassing. Offset's rollout didn't hit. His song barely made noise. Meanwhile, Cardi's fans showed out. Her single went crazy, reactions were everywhere, and her track shot up the charts like it had a rocket strapped to it. Offset? He was left in the dust, trying to act unbothered while the internet dragged him for trying to compete and still losing the race. It was the clearest sign yet. No matter what distractions he throws, Cardi's wave isn't slowing down. So, remember that track Cardi teased a while back? The one with those raw, no-filter bars that had people saying, "Oh, she's talking about somebody?" At the time, she played it down like it was just an old song, nothing serious, and said she wasn't planning to release it. But fast forward to the drama with Offset, the pregnancy reveal, and the internet watching her every move, and guess what? She dropped that exact song. And when people actually heard the full lyrics, yeah, there was no mistaking who she was talking about. She called out dudes who fumble good women, who act like they're unbothered while secretly doing the most. Lines like, "Way too easy, good for nothing, low down," and "Next time you send your mama, have her put the..." Yeah, you can fill in the rest. Fans knew exactly who she was talking about, and Offset? He definitely heard it. The man started posting again, acting like it wasn't about him, but the internet already had the receipts and the timeline. Cardi basically said everything she needed to say without ever tagging a name. It was slick, it was sharp, and it hit hard. Because nothing cuts deeper than a woman speaking facts and leveling up at the same time. When both tracks finally dropped, the internet didn't even have to guess who won. Offset's song slid in quietly, debuting at number 72 on the Billboard Hot 100. Respectable? Maybe. But when you stack that next to what Cardi did, not even close. Her track exploded straight into the top 10, number 10 to be exact. It wasn't just a release, it was a statement. After all the shade, the silence, the sabotage, Cardi still popped out and snatched a chart spot like it was nothing. And the internet had a field day. Fans were clowning Offset left and right, saying things like, "He tried to block her and just spotlighted her instead." And that's what happens when you try to compete with someone in a whole different lane. The memes? Brutal. The comments? Unforgiving. And the message? Loud and clear. Cardi's career isn't just surviving the drama, it's thriving because of it. While Offset was out here trying to play chess, Cardi showed up with checkmate energy, and the industry took notice. She didn't argue. She didn't rant. She just dropped the music and let the numbers talk, and they screamed louder than any tweet ever could. Just when everyone thought Cardi had fully upgraded, new man, new energy, new baby on the way, some fans hit the brakes and started side-eyeing Stefon Diggs. At first, it was all love. He's successful, clean-cut, and seemed like a major step up. But then the internet started digging, and what they found? Not exactly squeaky clean. Turns out Stefon's got a bit of a messy past himself. People talking about DM slides, overlapping situationships, and even whispers about another child with someone else. All while things with Cardi were allegedly heating up. Suddenly, timelines weren't adding up, and old flames were popping up with receipts. It went from Cardi's glowing to, wait, is this deja vu? And while she's out here keeping things classy and focused on her rollout, fans couldn't help but ask, did she just trade one chaotic situation for another? Because Stefon might have the fame in the bag, but it's looking like he's carrying some emotional luggage too. And Cardi? She's smack in the middle again, trying to stay unbothered while the internet does what it does best, unpack everything. At the end of the day, Cardi's making power moves, Stefon's got people watching his every step, and Offset? He's out here playing catch-up while the world moves on without him. Whether this whole triangle ends in peace, more plot twists, or another chart-topping diss track, One thing's clear. This story is far from over. So now we've got to ask, is Cardi really leveling up or stepping into a whole new storm? Is Offset spiraling or just playing the long game? And can Stefon actually step up? Or is he just another headline waiting to happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you Team Cardi, Team Offset, or just here for the tea? Don't forget to like the video, hit subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss the next drop. Because trust me, the next twist, it's coming fast. Stay locked in.